He's a clown. Why didn't I see it before?
I won't tell you guys that it took me 20 minutes just to put my watch on because I have my nails. And yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Keon, and in today's video, we're going to do a get ready with me. Yeah, I know. I do a lot of these. I actually do enjoy filming these a lot though, and just chilling and doing makeup. I really do enjoy doing get ready with me. But in today's video, we're going to be just talking about 2019, what we're looking for in the future, just some things on my mind, and yeah. So, without further ado, hold on. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do. That really helps me to grow, and I really would appreciate it. If you guys like the video, please leave a big thumbs up and some comments of things you would like to see, and I'll see if I can make that happen for you. I can't make no promises because a lot of the times I just be making stuff just to make it because I like what I'm thinking about in that moment. So when I'm thinking about things I want to film, I really just be feeling whatever on my mind, and however it does is how it does. Period. And that's just how it's going to go. Okay, but let's get into it. All right, so starting off this right off the back, I want to say I put some notes here of things that I want to talk about in this video. So it might be a lengthier video. So if you are here for more than 5 minutes, which probably going to be, you might want to grab a snack, do what you got to do. Go be with your man, be with your girl, get it in while you can, you know, all that good stuff, and then come right back here, grab your snack, and let's get it on cracking. And don't come for me because it's on a fucking napkin. I was in the moment, and I just need to really put my thoughts down, and I couldn't afford paper. So, actually, no, don't play with me. I could afford paper. I just didn't find where I put my paper. So, napkin it is. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be doing our makeup and talking about some of these things on here. Hopefully all of them. And I want to start off with the first subject being to know your worth. This is a big thing I've had to learn in myself in the last year. It's really been its biggest transformation this year on its own. It's crazy to think that I thought I knew my worth all this time, and until I went through certain situations, I realized I was lessening my worth. I wasn't really living to the potential that I know I could be living, and not putting myself first and putting other people's feelings before myself and breaking my neck for people and then them not doing the same. Being though this is a year that has been pretty big for me, I really had to learn how to know my worth without being in a relationship with somebody or having all these people around to tell me that they love me or tell me that they care about me. I really just took the time to let Keon love himself, let Keon realize he deserves better than certain situations he has been through this year, and just in life in general, and knowing that those situations weren't there to, I don't want to say destroy me, because they weren't going to destroy me from the get-go. It was just like, you have to go through things in order to be real. You can't be real and then say that you haven't been through anything. That wouldn't make any sense, right? So, of course, those things that happened to me have been big and taken a toll on me, but they helped me grow. And actually, I'll be right back because I forgot to dampen my beauty blender real quick. All right, I'm back. What I was saying was I had to learn to see the difference in those things happening because they were just bad things to happen to me, and realize they were things that I needed to deal with or go through in order for me to grow and for me to live my life going further down the line. Of course, they were bad, but they taught me big lessons, and I'm glad, I'm thankful that I'm still here. I'm still surviving. I'm still living and being able to tell people about things like this. Ooh, I'll give you raccoon by the eyes. It's gonna sound bad, but I really did not know my worth until the end of this year, literally. It was more recent. I'm gonna use my blood sugar palette. It just seemed like thing after thing happened this year, being as though I lost so many friends that I trusted, and then my relationship, of course, failing, all these different things going on, and it seemed like my life was literally going to end, or that I wasn't meant to be here, or as if I was just a problem. And I'm going to use this palette today. I'm going to start off with going in with Coma. I'm just going to pack down the lid, and then we're going to blend her out with Root Canal, which is right here. But so basically, this year was my biggest year of growth, and I've said it already, but this has been my best year professionally so far, but it's literally been my worst emotionally. And it was to a point where I thought that maybe it would be better off if I just wasn't around, or if I just disappeared and not let anybody know. I see that now that I don't need to do that, and I shouldn't do that. And I honestly almost went down a path where I just didn't care. And I don't know, it's just hard to think about everything that's happened this year, but I'm thankful that it's happened because I really grew and got to know myself more, got to see, well, got to see who I was more as a person, and I'm able to put more time to things that matter to me, like my YouTube channel and doing content for you guys, because I haven't done content. I stopped doing content because I just felt like people wouldn't want to watch me, or people weren't going to be entertained by me. And I just came to a point where I was just like, they don't watch, they don't watch. You put it out there, and if people receive it, people are going to receive it. If they don't, then they don't. And you can't expect that from everybody. But luckily, when I came back, you guys were here watching, and I do appreciate that. The next thing I want to talk about was you need to break cycles. You can't expect to do the same thing and get a different result. And that's something I had to teach myself when it came to friends and relationships and everything. Is there's going to be a certain point where you're going to be tired of being tired, and you can't expect for things to change if you're not going to put in any work for it to change. So if you're going to let somebody continuously do wrong by you, then that's you. You have to come to a point where you can respect yourself to know that you deserve so much better than what it is that's going on, and remove yourself from that. That's a really big one I had to teach myself this year, was that because it seemed like for the longest time I was just always letting anybody say or do anything by me, and they would just give me a little subpar apology, and I would just let them back in like nothing ever happened. And that's not something I should have been doing, but I did. And you know, I'm glad I caught up with it now, and that I'm clocking my own tea, and I'm able to look at it in a different light. Yeah. It's if you guys can't tell, this is a very, this subject, I had so much to say before I started making this video, and it seemed like once I got on camera, I went brain dead, which is why I'm happy I made the list of stuff that I wanted to talk about, because I just feel like I would have been all over the place. That's what I want to say. And I hope that that makes sense. And I'm going to move on to the next thing I want to talk about. One thing that people have told me, and one thing I haven't listened to and taking more account to, is people telling me that I've never been okay with being alone. Being that certain things have happened in my life, I will admit that is true. I do have a struggle of being alone sometimes. It's not like I need everybody's attention. It's just sometimes I feel more comforted when I'm around someone who gives me good energy, and I tend to cling on, and yeah, to say the least, but say the most, that's something I'm trying to work on. And I had to become okay with being alone and understanding that I can't be upset with everybody for not wanting to be around me as much as I want to be around them, or people not liking me as much as I may have liked them. Or this is the one that hurts the most. It's because I've broken my neck for people, and I felt like people would stick around, and then they, time after time, show me that they weren't who they said they were. And then I'm sitting there like, so why I give you all this time of my day just for you to go and fuck me over again, you know? I really hope this video is received the right way. But if it's not, then it's not. For this one, I just really had to work on being okay with not having other people around me to be my support system. I am working on being my own support system, having my own back, and demanding respect when I know I deserve it, you know? And not just letting anything go by without being discussed, or any wrongs that are done by me just slipping past, and I just let it go by as if it never happened. Ooh, hold on. My good sis is calling me. Ooh, she didn't answer. I guess she don't want to talk to me anymore. I've become okay with knowing that with this YouTube space, with my personal life, I have to be okay with being alone sometimes. And okay, sorry about that. My phone like acted weird and like shut down, so I had to go and get it back together, put it on the charger, you know, all that good shit. But one thing I had to learn is that I needed to be able to stand on my own and have my own back. So I had to become okay with being alone. And what I was saying was, being on YouTube, I'm not well known yet, or I'm not the biggest YouTuber. That's clear as day on my channel. I'm not the biggest YouTuber. But even now, I've had people who have come back and tried to be a part of my life again, or felt like they're entitled to a part of what I have because they know me, quite simply, or that we have some type of history. And I've had to put my feelings aside for people to basically be more professional and just be like, hey, this is mine. I did this. You don't deserve any piece of it. If I was to let you on here, of course, I wouldn't have a problem with that. But if you're going to act as if... Bitch.
Oh my fucking God.
They can hear you. They can hear you.
Who?
My people on my video.
Well, I don't care, bitch. This cute ass nigga at my motherfucking job, he is so fucking... Oh my God, bitch.
Okay, I'll be right back. This bitch is about to spill some tea.
Niggas, bitch.
Bitch.
I swear. That shit, he looks so fucking good. I'm gonna just cut everybody the fuck off and just talk to him, because he look good as fuck. Like, he looks too motherfucking good. He a little dark chocolate too, so you know.
Suck dick, I'll let your mama die. sucking that dick like oxtails off the bone. Fuck you mean?
Say that again. Say that again, bitch.
I said I don't like these light skinned ass niggas. They be thinking they cute as fuck when they really not.
But I'm light skinned. I'm cute as fuck.
Bitch.
Bitch, you trying to come for me?
Bitch. You know what? Let me just say this. Some majority. 99.9% of the light skin community think they the shit. But anyways, yeah. And that dark skin nigga look good. Like, you know I love me some.
Team that shit in the car.
Okay, I'm back. That was my ratchet ass best friend. You know, yeah, that's what I was saying before that mess came on the phone. I don't even know what the fuck I was saying, but you have to be able to have your own back. You need to be able to stand alone and be okay with being alone if that's the case. And with being on YouTube, I'm not big. I think I said that part. People have tried to come back and be a part of my life, acting as if they deserve a piece of it, and they don't. And I want to do this on my own. I want to do something that makes me happy, and this is what makes me happy, so I'm going to do it. I don't care who agrees with it, who doesn't agree with it. It's my life, and I'm going to do what I want with my life, and that's what people don't understand is it's your life. Don't let nobody else dictate what you need to do with your life, because while you sitting around trying to impress everybody else, you're going to start to not impress yourself. You're going to start feeling like you aren't who you say you are. You're not going to ever feel like you can truly be yourself. Like, what in the world? You're trying so hard to please everyone else and you're displeasing yourself. You're doing yourself a displeasure to not be yourself. Why would you want to be everybody else when you could be yourself for free? When you see bitches out here getting plastic surgery to look like somebody else, when they know that they looked good the way they were, I'm not dogging on plastic surgery or anybody who gets it. But when you're doing it for the wrong reasons, that is going to show through in the long run. And you're going to be like, damn, I wish I would have known before I did this that I didn't need it, or that I look good without it, or this, that, and the other, whatever the case may be. There have been so many cases in my life where I've let people come around me and I always try to look for the good in them, and they show me time and time again that they don't deserve me around them, and I still let them around for whatever reason I would not be able to tell you completely. It's like I know subconsciously that I need to, ooh, that was real harsh, that I need to remove them or change the way I move around them, but sometimes it can be hard to break the cycle, but you need to do it. I've been really good at not letting people around me just for laughs and giggles, but if we can have real conversations and talk about things that are really going on in our life, I really appreciate those people a lot more. I've noticed, you know. You look very snatched. This is really harsh on this side, but it's always harsh because, you know, Keon is a little bit crazy with his contour because I'm a little bit flat faced, so I try to make my face look real chiseled in any way possible. I haven't even finished the top lid of my eyeshadow. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. The next thing I want to talk about on here is, what did I not talk about just yet? Ooh, this is a good one. Being careful who you let have your energy and who you let around you. Because the same people who could be around you claiming that they're supporting you could be the same ones to be secretly haters. Secretly mad because you're doing well and they're staying stagnant. I don't want to say this for everybody or say that everybody has fake friends, but you need to know the difference between a friend and somebody who just wants to have the life that you may have. There's a complete difference. I've seen so many times where in my own circle of friends, somebody will get something and the other ones are like, you know, there's a difference between being like, oh, I'm so jealous, and actually, I know you fucking lying. Well, let's try to blend that out because, you know, we already did it. We done fucked it up. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, a good little sister face tune will not hurt. Okay, yeah, that's so dark. Okay, where's my powder brush? Because, let's see, can we help this? Okay, that helped a little bit. Spraying some more powder over it. But that's basically... my cheekbones are actually pretty strong today. But, you know, that's a big thing that you need to understand is you need to be careful because some people love to be around in the good times, but then when the bad times happen, they're nowhere to be found. They're like deuces, as if what happens in your life is insignificant to what's happening in their life. Or if you're doing a certain level of good in your own life, they're like, okay, you have this and that, so you can't have bad days, you can't have sad days, whatever the case may be. And I think that's fucking phony and funny that people are like that, but sadly, that's the life and something I've had to deal with. And most people are probably gonna have to deal with that too. I should have really finished this eyeshadow before I did. Well, never mind. She's cute. Okay, yeah. But protect yourself, protect your energy. Don't keep anything around that you know shouldn't be around because you're going to end up regretting it in the long run, being upset with yourself that you let certain people around when you know that you could have made a difference in that all from the beginning. If you start to feel like somebody is acting funny in your life, more than likely they are being funny in your life and they don't need to be around. If you feel like they're not giving their all in the friendship or relationship or anything that you guys got going on together, they're probably not. And that means that that person probably does not need to be around you. And you probably need to separate yourself from them as soon as possible. Oh, yeah, that was a good color choice. That was a good color choice. This blood sugar palette has been on my roster to do a video with for a couple of weeks now, and I'm just now getting around to it, and she's a banger. I've done tons of looks on my Instagram with it, but I haven't like introduced it in a YouTube video yet. So for her YouTube debut, and that's the look I came with, she's sickening. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. Yeah, that was a lot of setting spray.
Okay. Yeah, Halloween, motherfucker.
And all right, while our face is drying and I do my mascara, the last thing I want to talk about on this video is to stunt. Stunt. Yeah, you heard me. Show out on all these bitches who said that you would never be nothing. Let these bitches know that what they've lost is a good fucking person and that you're bomb as fuck. And you don't even have to tell them literally mouth with your words. Just show them. Show them you're a sickening bitch. Show them. Let them know they messed up when they let you go or did something wrong by you or ever made you feel like you were less than or guard you from your full potential. You let them know. Let your success speak for itself. And for those who try to make something off of your name, you should feel very special, especially when you don't really have that big of a name for yourself. If they're still trying so hard to get something out of you or a reaction out of you, you should feel so great that you have these pressed ass bitches. These pressed ass fans, these bitches that are confused in their mind. They claim that they hate you, but they'll do anything to be around you or to get a reaction out of you. That's fucking different, you know? Don't let them take your joy. To show them that if they're thinking that they're doing better without you, just let them know How can you say that you're done with somebody, but you thinking about me when you fucking your hoes? When you thinking about me when you try to make friends and you know you had the realest bitch here? When you're thinking of me and trying to do things behind the scenes, my channel taken down type of things, and not succeeding at that. We love that. And that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I was able to say everything in a way that it would make sense and it would get all of the thoughts in my mind to come to life. This was 2019. It was a really big year for me. I mean, I won't say it was all sad, but it was like thing after thing was coming my way. And I didn't know if I was going to make it. And I did. So for anybody else who may be out there who thinks that their life will be over or that they won't succeed, I want to let you know, do what makes you happy. Don't ever let anybody stop you. And stunt. Do what these bitches say you can't do. When they tell you no, you keep saying yes and run with it. And let these bitches know that you're the wrong bitch to have played with. Period. And that's all I have to say. Like this video. Bye, bitches. Love you.
Check yourself into a motherfucking rehabilitative center. But at this moment, bitch, you trash to me. Bitch, you are trash. You're trash because you allowing yourself to be motherfucking trash, bitch. Because they have the audacity to compare me to you. Bitch, that's a disrespect. That's a form of disrespect. You low budget for number one. You bus ride for number two. Bitch, get your shit together.